The traffic was thick that afternoon, the kind that tests your patience and makes you want to close your eyes and wish yourself somewhere else. John Kennedy, Louisiana's beloved senator, sat behind the wheel of his car, fiddling with the radio as he crawled through the line of vehicles. The sun was setting low, casting a golden haze over the streets. He wasn't in any rush. Politics had taught him to wait, but something on the side of the road pulled his attention away from the slow-moving line of cars. It was a cardboard sign, scribbled with shaky handwriting, held by a young girl no older than 12. The words on it were simple but haunting: $5 hugs, please help my mom. Most drivers did what people often do: looked away, sped past, or shook their heads. But John couldn't. Something about the desperation in the girl's eyes froze him. He pulled his car over to the side of the road, ignoring the honks of frustrated commuters behind him. He rolled down his window. "Darlin', what are you doing out here?" he asked, his familiar Louisiana drawl soft and gentle. The girl, her hair tangled from the wind, walked up shyly. "I'm just trying to help my mom," she whispered. "She's sick, we need money for her medicine. I thought maybe people might want a hug." John's heart sank. He glanced around and saw an older woman sitting on a worn blanket under a nearby tree. She was thin, pale, and coughing into a rag. The picture spoke louder than any explanation. John got out of his car. The girl looked nervous, unsure if she had done something wrong. But instead of scolding her, John bent down on one knee, right there on the sidewalk. "Well," he said softly, "I reckon I could use a hug today." The girl's arms wrapped tightly around him. It wasn't just a hug, it was the embrace of someone carrying far too much pain for her age. When they pulled apart, John handed her not $5, but a crisp $100 bill. Her eyes widened, and her lips trembled. I can't take this," she said. "Yes, you can," John replied firmly. "And you're gonna take more than that." He walked over to the woman under the tree. Kneeling down beside her, he introduced himself, not as Senator Kennedy, not as a politician, but simply as John. The woman, her voice weak, explained how she had lost her job after falling ill. Her husband had passed years earlier, and now she and her daughter were barely scraping by. The medicine she needed was too expensive, and the little girl had taken it upon herself to raise the money the only way she knew how, by offering hugs. John sat with them for nearly half an hour, listening to their story as cars passed by. Some slowed down, curious, but few stopped. It didn't matter. By the time he stood up, John had already decided this wouldn't end with a hug and a bill. That evening, he made phone calls. He contacted local clinics, churches, and even a few friends who owned businesses in town. Within days, the woman not only had access to the medicine,